Okay. So, what the fuck's a cotton candy grape?
Oh, okay. So, they're these. I don't know. They've been trending for a while, but they're grapes that taste like cotton candy.
Yes.
What, like
so
fruit?
what
like
GMO
a
nonsense
legit
is going
fruit.
on here?
Like, they're at Costco. They're always
Googling
at
it right now.
Sprouts. They're at Trader Joe's. Wait, no, not Trader Joe's. They're usually at Sprouts or a Whole Foods or Costco. But they're like
one of those.
The ones that I got, it said from Mexico, but they're cotton candy grapes. They're just grapes that taste really sweet, like cotton candy.
Yeah, it's like the same people who make grapples.
No,
is it like
no?
Is it like the Honey Crisp of the grape world?
Yes, think that. It's just a very sweet grape that has a flavor that says it's been compared to cotton candy, hence the name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like to freeze mine. They taste like
Put them in your wine?
No.
Ugh.
I just said I thought they would taste like little popsicles.
But here's what you do, Steph. You freeze your cotton candy grapes, right? Then you pour yourself a glass of wine, then you pour the grapes into the wine like it's ice. And then you sip the wine, and you have a little snack, too, with the grapes.
Well, that's...
You freeze your grapes while you're at Coachella, because you're from Austin. God, it's all that same kind of bullshit. Fucking people telling me how to live my life. I've been to Austin. It's kind of like Britta. I would lived in New York. Oh, shut up.
Also, fuck Texas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff that's not great in Texas right now.
This is totally unrelated.
Bring it on.
My favorite Weird Al anecdote is one he spoke of on Hot Ones. He said back when Naked Gun from the Files of the Police Squad came out, he'd take his dates to the movies to see it. During one scene, he makes a cameo walking off the plane. He said he loved the look of shock on his date's face as they saw him on the screen, then looked at him, only sitting beside them, but also wearing exactly the same clothes as he wore during the movie.
You know what? Respect.
That's a fucking solid-ass move.
Yeah.
That's great. That is great.
We are the gabbiest gang, love to talk all day, don't know what we are saying on the League of Ridiculous Conversation.
All right, Steph, tell us more about your charcuterie plate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Steph was putting her snacks together, and she was telling us what's
Jordan,
on her
you took,
little snack plate for podcasting.
Jordan, you took umbrage with the basil hummus.
Yeah, because what kind of bougie ass shit is that?
Tomato basil? It's tomato
basil ain't bougie.
Husmus?
A husband.
Tomato basil.
Steph's clock is ticking.
You want a husband made of hummus? Is that the new cake? Everything's going to be hummus.
Everything's hummus.
No. Yeah, I just wanted a snack.
I don't know. I've always seen hummus as like the higher class of the dipping dips.
Do you not like the hummus?
Not a huge fan.
Oh.
Okay. I love the hummus. I have some in the refrigerator right now. So
hummus, I don't have any issue with hummus. Hummus is fancy in that it is seen as exotic.
Yeah, but it's just smashed chickpeas.
It's
yeah,
but it's
there's
not
a little
fancy.
bit more in there than that. But yes,
and seasoning,
basil,
and oil.
Yes,
like
there is. They put oil, and there's like I'm going to say this, and I know you all going to freak out, but I don't remember what it is. There's like a nut cream in it.
Nut cream.
That's always good.
And lemon.
Yeah.
And garlic.
Well, like at Trader Joe's, they had regular hummus, and then they had tomato basil, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the flavored one.
And by nut cream, I remember now, sesame seed oil.
Oh.
Not a nut.
Yeah.
You are correct, not a nut, but that's where my mind went.
Also not a cream.
No,
not at all. It's a completely
hummus
different
is
thing,
just
and
Middle
I remember.
Eastern guacamole.
You know, oh my god, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know what? Where are you guys on the guacamole train?
I like guacamole.
Like,
Okay,
like
you
am I a
didn't say
sweet
love.
or am I a salty
it's like-
person when it comes to?
It's like Mexican
do you
hummus.
like it,
Oh yeah, I love guacamole.
Anthony?
The flavor of guacamole itself, I do not find to be impressive. Thus, I do not get very excited about it.
Fair.
And I find it usually kind of bland enough that it takes away from what I'm eating. So I usually don't get it.
Steph, if you're gonna eat your crackers, put yourself on mute. See, it's not like I don't like guacamole just by itself. It has to be paired with something, you know, like a chip or a burrito or
What
something.
fucking child are you that you're just eating guacamole like with nothing else? Just
know,
like a
these-
fucking spoon in a jar.
These motherfuckers who put avocado toast bullshit. I don't do that.
It's with toast.
I don't.
Toast is just a big, thicker chip.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah,
pita
but-
chips and guacamole. That's fine.
Pita chips are usually not worth
I
it.
like pita chips.
Again, pita chips is like the fancy version of whatever. You know, it's just a fancy chip. That's-
Pita chips are the Middle Eastern kettle chips.
Do you like pita bread?
Pita bread I like. Pita chips I find to be too like dry and hard.
Oh,
That's why you have the hummus.
yeah, that's why you got the good dip.
What, I gotta soak the motherfuckers?
No, it just softens up.
let it steep for a little bit in the hummus, and
Yeah.
then you go
Let
in.
it soften.
Why I was asking was that yesterday I was having a conversation with Dawn and Lauren, and we were remembering our Mexico trip we did about 6 years ago, because next year we
We almost got trapped in the hurricane.
that would be the trip. Yes, Hurricane
one.
Hurricane Patricia, the Category 5 that hit Puerto Vallarta, the first one in 25 years. We happened to be there.
Wow.
Yes, that would be the one.
Oh yes, Hurricane Patrice O'Neill. Go on.
It was big, and so.
And black.
I wasn't going to go
Dark?
there. If I was going to, I would say dark. It's like- but so we
And
were,
black.
hilarious.
so we
But
were
it's
remembering, like it's black. I don't like hummus, or I mean guacamole. I think it's absolutely vile. I don't like the avocado. I don't even like the smell of it. So
Then don't go to Mexico.
This uptight motherfucker.
well, I go to. They have other things to eat in Mexico other than the avocado. I hate to break it
Yeah,
to you.
California burritos.
Yeah, do you get your burritos without guac?
I do.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
ugh.
You can do that. It's not a law that you have to have the guac and pico on it.
I know about the pico, but not the guac.
Anyway, so Dawn kept going on and on about, oh, no. I didn't like guacamole until I had the guacamole at where we were staying. And I was like, is it still an avocado? And he's like, yes. Then I'm not going to like it. Like, my problem isn't guacamole.
It's the avocado.
I don't like the avocado. So no, shut your hole. So we did this whole thing,
Which
right?
one?
And we're sitting, well, after eating Mexican. So we're sitting around the pool, and Pablito, our guy, he like handles the house. That was his name. You can't judge me on that. I'm not making that up. His name was Pablito.
It just also happens to be a common name.
We're gonna get an email next week. My name is Fernando.
I mean, it's like maybe he gave a fake name. I don't fucking know. But so
Just to mess with people.
so we're he was like the house, like he managed the house, so he would get in there early, and then he had his like staff that cooked all the food and stuff, and then he would go to his house and then come back in the morning. That's his job in the tourism board and whatnot. Anyway, very cool dude. So we're sitting there, and he has the chef bring out the biggest fucking bowl of guacamole I've ever seen, and they put it down by the pool, and everyone's just like, now Leland, now you've got to try it, because now you're in Mexico, and it's the best guacamole you're ever going to try. And I was like, sure. I took a chip, I ate it. I was like, yeah. Still don't like it because it's a fucking avocado. And they were like, oh no, you're just not understanding what makes it good. I was like, well, then I guess I'll live in mystery because I don't like it.
That is the same shit everybody gives me about sushi. That is the same exact argument everyone gives me when I tell them I do not like
Well,
sushi.
look, guys,
But
you
you don't
just
like
don't have
fish.
refined
Do you like
palates.
fish?
So,
Yeah, not really.
Okay.
yeah, my brother doesn't like fish either, so he does not like sushi.
Yeah.
Which confuses me, because how do you eat all that seafood with, like, crab and crayfish?
That's
and
shellfish.
All that?
That's
yeah, but how do
shellfish.
you eat shellfish and then
It's
not
shellfish,
eat fish?
baby girl. It ain't a fish.
But some fish
It's
don't
a different
taste
animal.
fishy.
Entirely.
Them motherfuckers don't got gills.
Yeah, but sometimes
Yeah.
like crab and all that is more fishier than the fish.
No, unless you get the good stuff.
You get some weird ass crab.
Exactly. You
If
can
your
eat
crab
that
tastes
cheap
like
shit.
fish, then you're in the wrong place.
You gotta get that
You got
king
some
crab, girl, and
cross-contamination.
none of this prince shit.
Steph over here having some fucking peasant fish and crabs.
Some of this jester crab out here.
Yeah. Fucking squire crab.
They're just, manila crabs.
Manila crabs?
Yeah,
Like
manila
just tan
crabs.
envelope looking crabs?
Or like blue crabs. They're real fishy tasting.
It depends on where you're getting your fish from. That's like the main thing.
That's
Or your crab, I mean.
There is one time in my life that I really got down on some guacamole.
Yeah.
And this was
What was her name?
10 years ago.
Damn it, you stole my joke.
Not far. You're not far. I was dating a girl who is like first generation American. So I went to like one of the family parties,
Yeah.
and her dad like just made his family recipe guacamole. And the only time in my life, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get more than 5 to 10 feet away from this bowl. This shit is
Ooh.
delicious. And nothing has ever even come close since then.
And
Well,
that-
what's
ruined
most
you?
guacamole is all bland.
Now, here's the thing. Your thing about sushi, though, and guacamole, I get what you're saying about like people giving you shit, and I apologize in the past for doing that. But I will say this though, with guacamole, it's always going to be an avocado. Sushi, there's a lot
So
of
it's gonna be a
different
fish.
things you can do. No, not always. There are other things you can have on a sushi.
Oh, that's true.
Like
I've had
like some
barbecue. I've had
bullshit-
sushi with like
bullshit
barbecue
squire
chicken.
crab?
in it.
I mean, it's all things from the sea, which is usually where you say no. But I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm
saying,
real
like,
anti the sea.
I know you are, but I'm just saying, like, there are many
really hate
other things you
Aquaman.
could try, but at the end of the day,
I have
guacamole is
tried.
still guacamole.
You know what's even
And I
more
have
funny?
tried.
If you had like a California roll, because there's guac in there
have.
and it's sushi. It's double things
Yeah.
you don't like.
The only
And
time
crab.
I'll eat an avocado is if it's in sushi, because the eel sauce masks that terrible taste.
Those are delicious.
You know
What are they?
what's funny?
The dragon rolls or whatever they're called.
I think
What's it
so.
called?
So over the weekend, my brother, he does not like avocados, guacamole at all. He does not like it at all.
He's
Niall's a
real
good
lenient
man.
about it.
He's really good at making guacamole, though. like,
What a curse!
right? Like, because he made a full on like he marinated some carne asada. He air fried some potatoes. He made California burritos like from scratch over the weekend.
Nice.
And it was probably number 2 of all time for me in terms of burritos.
Nice.
Like
Right on.
crazy. And his guacamole, fantastic. And he hates guacamole. He refused to eat it.
I bought
How
carne
do you know if it
asada
was
at the
good
store
or not?
today.
Did he taste it?
He asked
You
me.
just know sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah, everyone tells him it's good. My question is, how does such a thing start? Like, if you don't like guacamole, whatever possesses you to make guacamole in the first place?
Because he was making California burritos, Anthony. You need guacamole for that motherfucker.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
But I like guacamole.
but
in my
Jordan
California
wanted
burritos.
guacamole,
French
so he
fries,
made it.
sour cream. I'm out the door.
He wanted to make an authentic California burrito, and he succeeded.
Anthony, do you even take out the pico like I do?
I do, yeah, because I don't like
Yeah.
getting the onions.
Yeah.
Oh, I asked for the pico.
But me and
out.
Anthony have been to Sombreros, and that green sauce, he can attest. I'll shoot that motherfucking. I'll just like, all right,
Yeah,
cool. Like, I love that green sauce.
Is that
He
your
gets
favorite
a
when it
water
comes to
cup
Mexican
and fills
food?
it up.
Sombreros.
What's that?
Is that your favorite, like taco shop?
That's my favorite go-to fast food in San Diego would be
For
Sombreros.
like a fast Mexican spot.
Yeah. I feel pretty good about it. It's not going to be bad. It's not going to be the best you've had, but it's quick, it's easy, and damn, that's a good. There's a burrito place over in Rancho San Diego area that I have found. It's like a little hole in the wall place.
Yeah.
And I found that their carne asada, their carnitas burrito was probably the best I've had.
Okay.
I don't think
But
I've
that
got
place
carnitas.
that place that Anthony goes to by his house is really fucking good too.
El Zarape?
El Zarape?
Oh yeah. You mean El Rape? Yeah, that place. I like that place.
El Zarape.
Yeah, El Zarape.
Yeah, see, El Zarape. That for me, that's number 2. Niles burritos tasted just like El Zarape's burritos, which
Right
is
on.
fucking
Right on.
amazing.
Nice.
But that little piece of shit place right next to the Villainous Lair, their nachos blew my fucking brain.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had the best nachos I like there.
Is that El Zarape, the restaurant?
No.
No,
it
it's
was,
actually across the
Mauricio's
street from
or
it, though.
Mauricio's.
You know, I don't even
It was
remember the
like
name.
The next building over.
But the dude never was nice. Like, he was like, every day that dude was having... He was having a day. Like, every day he was having a day. And because I also have a day, I never was just like, you should be nice to me. Just like, nah, man, I get it.
Yeah.
You just want to get your order, get out. But the one time he was real nice to
We
me
don't
is
go
I was
there
wearing
anymore.
wearing a Friday the 13th t-shirt, and he like stopped. He goes, I like Jason, man. And I was like, what's up?
He
That
gave you
day,
extra
he
nachos
gave-
that day.
That day he gave me my Mexican Coke with a smile. So it's just like,
No, he wasn't smiling. The Mexican Coke said "smile" on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't go there no more.
Oh.
No. Well, no one goes anywhere anymore, but that's not the point.
And yet we do, though.
Also true.
I mean, some of us do.
I mean, I do. I
I
go
went to
for all
Costco
of
over
them.
the weekend.
I wasn't specifically signaling you out. I was meaning some in the royal sense.
Oh, the royal sum.
Yeah.
I was talking about like half of America, but that's fine.
Oh, I went out on the weekend.
Out here partying and
Where'd
shit.
you go?
Oh, I went to.
Are we gonna get upset?
I went to Ulta, then I went to Marshalls, and then I went to Ross. I got masks that were really cheap. They were only $3.99, and they had the little
$3.99?
nose thing.
Yeah, do you mind?
They have like the little nose thing, and then it had palm trees. I don't know. They were cheap. I got masks.
Wait, what little nose thing?
Like, it has
the
the
little
little nose
metal
band,
nose.
so
Yeah.
then like it helps with glasses. It doesn't fog.
You can
I was
shape
like,
it.
this is cool. $3.99.
I still
like
have yet
it.
to get that to work.
Huh?
I cannot figure out my mask to not fog up my glasses situation.
Oh, I was
Just
thinking
push up the glasses
about-
just a little bit further.
Yeah, you have to put the
But then they
glasses to
start
hook
falling.
onto the mask.
So it just covers
Yeah.
like perfectly, and then
I've actually come around to the bandana being my preferred choice right now because I can hook the glasses and it holds the bandana in place, but also at work it's quick access to come on and off.
put up
and
and on.
Yeah.
That's fair.
My problem with the bandana is that of all the masks, all right, I've only worn like the 2 of the 3 styles of masks. The bandana, when I tie it, is kind of pushing on my nose and does restrict some airflow. I find myself getting more winded when I wear a bandana during a showing than I do any other mask. So
I agree.
kind of put it down.
My breathing has been
Damn if it's
slightly
not fashionable, though.
more difficult at work this last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my lungs are real feeling it too. So I don't know. I'm not sick.
Okay, I was like, did you get your results?
No, it wasn't my results. It
sorry.
was Scott's results.
And
Did
his
he get his
results were
results?
fine.
Yes,
right? Okay.
we're all fine. Everybody's COVID free in the house. Knock on wood. At this
Cool.
point, I mean, I'm having other issues, but that's just crazy.
It's just a
So,
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'd just today actually we had our first at work our first tenant COVID situation
Ooh.
where we have a house that was leaking from the dishwasher and it started messing up the flooring.
Like water.
But- yeah, water.
Oh, okay.
Dishwashers usually leak water.
That's why I asked, bitch. I don't know. I don't do manual labor. I don't know.
It was leaking straight COVID, son.
Yeah.
Drops
I
of
mean,
it.
it could have been
Liquid
leaking.
COVID.
I don't know. Oil? Does oil go in those things? I don't know.
Just it was a jet dry situation.
Although everyone, make sure you do check your headlight fluid this weekend. So the dishwasher was leaking.
Even I know that's not a thing.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
It's like,
I don't
we
know
use
the
oil lamps for
cars,
our headlights now.
But
Y'all don't have oil lanterns for headlights?
You gotta make sure you twist it to turn off
Yeah.
when you turn off your car.
So the floorboards are getting fucked up in the kitchen of this house.
That sounds about
The
right.
water damage.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yep. And their house is on a slant kind of foundation,
Ugh.
or not foundation, but the ground beneath it. So it starts kind of, as it levels, the ground drops beneath. So it starts kind of held up by stilts.
Yeah.
And this is in that area. So everything below it is just wood. And considering if there was enough time and water and all that, like, shit would just like drop through the floor. Now that won't happen for a while, but they tested positive for COVID,
Oof.
like a week ago, or a little over a week ago. So this morning's the first thing we deal with this morning. We're sitting there like, well, fuck, like, we can't send anybody in there. We
Suicide
can't go in
mission.
there and fix this because they're positive.
Contaminated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I called up the dude and I walked him through shutting the water off. So, assumably, we've mitigated the issue. We asked them to put a fan on it to try and dry it the best you can, but their quarantine ends Friday. So we're not going to get anybody in there this week.
But if they're positive, then their
Then
quarantine
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
end. Like,
Yeah.
The whatever time that lapse that they have to wait,
Yeah.
it ends on Friday. Maybe I'm using the wrong word.
Well, that's what I never understood when people say they're positive, because then they're just positive, and how
Yeah.
they just affect everyone else around them, however they do.
yeah, it's basically at this point, if you're positive, you are now a carrier / spreader of the disease. That's just it. What,
Yeah, and you may not even have
Yeah.
symptoms.
Yeah,
you might
that's
be
the worst
asymptomatic, which is
That's-
best case scenario. You're asymptomatic, where you don't have any of the symptoms. Fantastic. You are still a danger to everyone around you
Yeah.
Yeah, but how long does that last?
until your
Like
body gets rid of it. Really, until you
Right,
develop
but
the antibodies.
Right, but you have to assume, so if you're asymptomatic, you just assume that your body still takes the 2 weeks that it would take if you actually had
No, because some
the
people are sick for
illness.
like over a month and shit.
Yeah, some people are
Right,
sick
so-
way longer because the
And
two.
now,
the-
these people are all like late 20s.
No,
So
but I'm
they're
just-
handling it pretty well.
I guess I'm just saying, I guess my thought process, like, if you're asymptomatic and there's, like, how do we know what to do if you're asymptomatic? Like, are you a bigger problem than someone that's not asymptomatic and tested positive?
Yes and no. It depends on what you're doing. If you're asymptomatic and you're staying at home, fine, totally cool.
Sure.
You're not a danger to anyone. If you're going outside and you're not wearing a mask, you are the biggest threat to everyone around you.
Fair.
If you're wearing a mask, you're mitigating your threat level, but you're still a threat to people.
Yeah.
Especially people
Did you
who
see,
aren't wearing masks. If both people are wearing masks, then you're like
There's
a
barriers.
there's like a
Yeah,
10%
I-
chance of you catching it at that point.
Yeah, I've seen the meme of the people with the spray coming out and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you see Ric Flair's wife got it?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they were saying
Rick.
that Rick is probably asymptomatic, and I'm like, and that motherfucker's been on the show
Oh God.
like the last 3
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
He has. He's been
I was just
running
like, and
around
he's
fucking
touching
Randy Orton and shit.
everybody. I was like,
Did you watch Extreme Rules?
is that thing that happened over the weekend?
Yeah.
Is that
No,
the thing
but
where
I
there's an
read-
eye for an eye match?
Yeah, I read the review of what happened though, because
saw the
I
video.
thought because
Whole
it
fucking
was
show.
it threw me
good.
off because I was flipping through like CNN, and there was an article on CNN about the eye, and I was like, wait, did he actually lose an eye? Because I thought, oh, maybe the stunt went wrong, because why would it be on CNN? Because that's what threw me
Yeah.
off. Like, and then I read it, and I was like, oh no, this is just a fucking review, and I was like, oh no, I'm good. I don't need to watch this.
Rey Mysterio, quote unquote, eye popped out of his skull.
Ugh.
Which that's not. From what Seth Rollins did, that wouldn't happen.
No, you'd have just like fucked up the eye inside
you
the
would
socket.
you would have
Yeah.
popped it. Like
the
that.
whole show was fucking crap. I've
mean-
never been so disappointed in a pay-per-view.
Seth Rollins should have lost the use of one of his eyes, so he could have been in the patch and looked all evil and stuff too.
That'd have been
now.
cool. That'd have
evil
been cool.
pirate.
His
whatever.
reaction afterwards, though, I was real disappointed.
Where he quote throws up.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of confused by his shtick right now. I'm like, are you like
I wasn't
an evil
until
businessman?
he threw up. I wasn't confused until he threw up. So he suddenly regrets his actions. I'm like, well, then fuck, man. Like, all this bullshit you've been building on for like 2-3 months, now you're gonna fucking chicken out?
Yeah.
Commit, fucker. Undertaker's been the fucking Undertaker for like 30-something plus years. Been the same, more or less, ish dude.
Also,
none of these other guys can fucking commit to a bit for more than 6 months.
It should have been a curb stomp onto the stairs. That would have,
Oh, that'd have been cool.
Well, Scott was telling me this evening that Kyrie her last show will probably be next week because she's had too many concussions and she's going to Japan and she get married and stuff.
Oh, well, good
Oh,
for her.
well, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but his theory was that they were supposed to try and start a Japan brand before the COVID, and maybe she's going over there and she'll still be under
I don't know how well they even got their
contract.
India brand off the ground.
There's an India brand?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
they're supposed to be.
I've never seen any Indian individuals come out and like wrestle.
Well,
Jinder
'cause
Mahal.
I mean, yeah, it's Jinder Mahal, but like,
I thought he was
supposed
more Middle Eastern. I didn't think he was Indian.
to- Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not being trying to be racist. I honestly don't know. Like, that's
No, I think he's more Middle Eastern than Indian, but
okay. That's what I guess.
But it's
thought
WWE.
process was.
He's
Got
fucking
it.
shoot Canadian.
yes.
Yeah, and that's why I think I got really confused by the whole thing.
But
Well, look
no,
at
like,
Sami Zayn is he's Canadian,
Israeli.
but he's
he's Israeli heritage. Yeah.
because he's always got the writing on his butt.
Yeah. No, yeah. Jinder was supposed to work, like, he was supposed to kind of be one of the big faces for the India brand. But, like, no, it doesn't play here because it's all in
Well, no, I
Punjabi,
get
think.
it. Yeah. Look, they all can't be Angel Garza.
Oh, are you an Angel Garza, Mark?
He's so pretty.
Jordan, Angel Garza is a less campy current version of, like, Mr. Ass.
Oh, dude.
Like, his whole aesthetic is his looks.
And his
every
butt.
every match, he has pull-away tights or, like, a track pants, and every
Yep.
match, he will pull them off
Yep.
to a Speedo underneath.
Yep.
That's just his thing.
You know what's funny?
That's just his thing.
Speaking
It's
of
a good thing.
Speaking of Mr. Ass, me and my brother were
Is
just
that the name of the wrestler?
Yeah.
Badass Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass.
Oh, okay. I know him. I didn't know you were giving him like the royal treatment of Mister. So it's like, who the fuck is that?
He was known as Mr. Ass. His song goes,
Mr.
"I'm an ass man."
I just knew him as Badass Billy Gunn. Yeah.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, me and my brother just earlier today were watching the Titan games, which is The Rock's.
How is that?
It's really good. I'm super into it. Yeah, it's actually really really good because it's just like athlete versus athlete in these things that The Rock devised. And
These obstacle courses that he made up.
yeah, and it's really cool. Well, it's not. It's just there's just one obstacle course, which is Mount Olympus, but the rest of it is you have. It's basically a tug of war, man against man, woman against woman. Whoever wins wins.
So it's very simple concept, like
Yeah.
challenges.
Yeah, there's simple
So
challenges, but it's head to head every time.
All right.
Is
'Cause I
there
started
the
thinking,
lava element to it?
No,
Oh,
because
well then fuck it.
this is it's a serious thing where it's just like are
you
you
take that
an
shit
athlete?
to holy moly.
Yeah, or the floor is lava. It's really cool because like at the end once you beat your competitor, you face a Titan, which is a hand-picked athlete that The Rock decided. So you go against
Are these athletes that like we would have heard of, like NFL or
yes, they're
baseball?
like
Okay.
ex NFL players, ex snowboarders, ex Olympians,
Bo Jackson,
a UFC fighter.
Bo Jackson, you motherfucker! Is that the only one you could think of? You can't think of a current athlete of the last 10 years?
He said ex-athlete, so,
Plenty
You
of
don't know Bo?
ex-athletes.
Remember,
Yeah.
Bo did everything. Wasn't he like a football, basketball,
football and
baseball, and he
Just
liked
football and
soccer,
baseball.
and he was like a gladiator.
Just
He had his
football
own
and
cartoon show.
with Wayne Gretzky, and I always forget whoever the third guy is.
Michael Jordan, right?
I don't know if it was Jordan or not.
Oh.
I want to say it wasn't.
Anyway, Titan Games, super into it. It's really cool.
It's
Can
really
you give us
fun.
an example of one of the ex-athletes?
Yeah, they have. Well, she's not an ex-athlete, but Jessie Graff, she won American Ninja Warrior 3 times.
Right on.
They had Joe Thomas, who was who played for the Denver Broncos, I think. He won. He has a Super Bowl ring. They had was it Tyron Woodley, who was a UFC fighter. He was a 3-time heavyweight champion for UFC.
Cool.
Yeah, so they have a bunch of people from. They had, I forgot what her name is, but she was a snowboarder. She won gold medal a couple times at the Olympics. But yeah, so
Shaun White.
Yes,
a girl.
the lady Shaun White. But
The Lady of the Snow, Shaun White.
yeah, but
Mistress Shaun White.
so a lot of the cool thing is the competitors. There's just be this the current dude who's now a Titan, because once you beat a Titan, you become the Titan.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So this dude, he's just from a town in Tennessee. There's only 285 people in his town. He's a high school teacher, right? He teaches agri-science, so farming stuff.
200 and something odd people. I'd assume he teaches everything.
Right?
He is the high school. It's just him and 5 kids in a fucking La Quinta Inn fucking room every day.
So the funny thing is, he's the most random, unassuming. He just looks like a dude, right?
Yeah.
And he defeated Tyron Woodley, the UFC fighter, on Mount Olympus, and he became a Titan.
What kind of challenge?
On Mount Olympus. So that's the biggest. That's the obstacle course where
Okay,
you have to.
okay.
You start off. You have to jump over 3 different hurdles of varying sizes. Then you have to flip a box 3 times before you could climb onto it to get onto the. It's kind of like
So
monkey
is it
bars.
just like a fucking CrossFit on steroids?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's crazy.
What's this person's name?
His name is Will Sutton. Will Sutton.
You can't get any more white than that.
Yeah, he during his interviews, he asked his students, "What kind of haircut should I go for?" They all said mullet, so he has a mullet.
No.
But dude, yeah, the show is so cool because you just see just people, just normal people who just are into fitness or whatever, and they want to push themselves, and and it's cool. You could really tell who really wants it, who really wants to win, who's hungry for it. It's cool. It's a lot of fun to watch.
And does
This guy
Rock
looks
host,
like-
or
Yes, the
He
Rock
looks like
hosts.
he looks like the human equivalent of a thumb.
Yes.
Kurt Angle?
And he is oh god, but he is a beast. He's
But he look it.
yeah.
Yeah.
His arms are fucking huge.
They always have such interesting jobs.
Yeah.
I think the first
Farm
episode
teacher
I saw.
is interesting?
Well, the first episode I saw, this girl, she was into fitness and a fucking Katniss Everdeen because she can
She was an archer.
she was
but,
into
but
archery.
She worked at a
but she worked at a chocolate
store.
factory.
Yeah.
She was like a chocolate taster or something like that, or not chocolate taster, but just she helped with the chocolate.
Just fishing Veruca salts out of the fucking river.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
with a really big net.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really interesting.
I want to be a
seeing-
chocolate taster.
Yeah, it was just interesting because she's going over the stuff she does, and then she shows her everyday job, and I was like, what?
Yeah. It's really cool. Just normal everyday people who are into fitness or whatever.
Yeah.
But then you also get people who are just I'm a ex-army nurse, and
Yeah.
and, every firefighter that's been on that show, fucking monster. They've all been
I'm
beasts.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a firefighter.
But yeah, I really enjoy the show. The Rock is there, hosting. He does all the crowd work.
Okay. They're
This dude
beasts.
looks like Marky Mark's non-famous cousin.
Firefighters are beasts now. They were not in the 70s and 80s.
That was the 70s and 80s.
you
Nowadays they
saying
have
your
2
dad
weeks to
was
do
not a beast?
just work out.
I'm just
man.
saying. My father was never, I would call, a beast.
No one ever called your dad a beast.
No. But then again, back when my dad was hired as a firefighter, you literally just applied like a regular job. You
Yeah.
didn't need any training. They trained
Fire
you on the
sciences.
job.
Yeah.
Now you have to be like almost practically a fucking doctor before you're hired on
And you're
as
still
an
only going to
EMT.
make 20 an hour.
Yeah, or something, like yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoy that show. It's on Hulu. I highly recommend it. It's a fun watch.
Honestly, the only reason why I've even thought about it is just because of The Rock. Nothing
Well,
else
of
about
course.
it that I knew seemed like to really grab me.
Well, he's prominent
and,
in
like,
it. He's prominently in
Huh?
it. He's prominently in it.
Okay.
Like he talks to the
That helps.
competitors between events and everything. He introduces every game.
Yeah.
And he's just like as
well, I
enjoyable
feel
as
that's-
you ever think.
I feel if The Rock's going to slap his name on it, he's going to be a part of it. Like, that's just
Yeah.
kind of his brand.
Yeah, and
he
he
doesn't, like, really do anything if he doesn't really care
Yeah.
about it. It's
Yeah.
like-
True.
And
He
he,
doesn't
like-
half-ass anything.
He does. Do
I mean,
a
he
lot
didn't
of, like,
need
The
to
Rock
be-
things.
I mean, he didn't need to be in that stupid movie about the Page person, but he was, and he helped produce it.
Oh yeah, about Paige the wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah. Which was actually a really fun movie.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there'd be a part where just like someone lost and like their child would be crying. The Rock would be like, "Hey, it's okay. Like your dad's still in it. Come over here. I'm the Rock." Like,
Look at me. Watch the eyebrow, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Still does it? All right.
and one of the things that made me like
I was in
just-
Moana. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he actually sings that to one of the kids at one point
Of course he does.
because he's like, "I sound like Mal. I don't look like him," but he goes, "You're welcome." Yeah. Like,
Aw.
What does it mean he doesn't
recently-
look like him? That thing looks exactly like him.
It looks like
I
him.
think it does.
No, it looks
not
like
at
him
all.
in that picture that they always show, like the meme
like
of
the
like
eyebrow,
the
yes.
Rock. It's that meme of the Rock from a really long time ago where he's like he has his little
the fanny
curly
pack?
hair and his and his
When he's
belt
Rocky
and
Maivia?
his
Yes,
striped
she's
shirt.
referencing that.
Yeah,
yes,
that
yes.
one.
So he's Rocky Maivia. Yeah.
If you took a newsprint photo of The Rock and put silly putty over it, and then peeled that and stretched it out, then maybe you're on the track to getting him to look like Maui.
No, I think he looks like a caricatured drawing of The Rock.
I mean, to a
can
certain
see
extent,
that.
yeah,
I
he
Follow you there,
is.
bud.
Yeah.
Well, how many of us are artists?
Oh.
Well,
Fucked up.
I wouldn't say I'm a conventional artist. One of the things that made me just like really happy was that one of the announcers for the show is fucking Golden Boy, who is a esports caster, and that made me so happy. That made me really happy. Like shout out to you, Golden Boy, doing big things.
There you go.
Hanging out with The Rock.
Yeah.
Anthony,
Yeah.
want to tell your story?
All right.
Look, I've been sitting on this for a day and a half. I got to know what's going on.
Apparently. Okay. Lower your expectations. So yesterday I was showing.
Okay, well then never
newer
mind.
properties.
Thought this was
Yesterday
going to be
was-
real good.
But they're
not that
already
great.
so low.
I know, right? So I'm showing a property for just the people in San Diego, in Mission Valley, but like up higher where all the new builds are.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So this whole complex is like 4 years old. Shit is brand new there,
Yeah.
and it's all like high end, modern. Like it's got fucking big ass amenities. So it's got a high price, and it's they're still 2-3 bed townhouses and shit. So it's not like you're getting it's not really a family place because you don't quite get the square footage if you have like a large family. So it's
Bachelor
a lot of
pad.
professionals. Well, then it's usually too expensive for any single person. But but it usually attracts a very particular type of person. Typically, late 20s, 30s, early 40s, professional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yesterday, I'm there for the showing, and these two dudes show up. Both of them fucking jacked. Shirts just like painted on them.
Nice.
Yeah. This like
I'm
tall black
listening.
dude and just a basic looking white dude. They're like 5'10".
Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah, like 5'10", 6 foot-ish. Like they're tall. They're both good looking. They're both fucking jacked as hell.
You sit on the other side of the black guy and you're like a reverse Oreo.
Yeah. Except like it's fucking the cookie part is half broken because I'm a foot shorter than they are. And so I'm talking to them. They're both cool guys, and they say, "Oh, we got one more coming." I'm like, "Okay." Nothing really stands out to me about them yet. Like they're just jacked fucking dudes. They're in their 20s.
Yeah.
Like that's what some of these guys do. They just fucking get these crazy muscle bodies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they clearly take care of themselves. Like these are clearly these are dudes who are like mixing the fucking shakes and shit. Like they're doing the work.
Protein
I
powder,
respect
raw
that about them.
egg.
Yeah. So I don't think anything about it. Attractive people rent places all the time.
True.
It's when the third guy showed up. So this third dude shows up. He starts walking across the parking lot, also jacked. Also, like, shirt painted on him.
Was he Latino? Did we get the trifecta?
Yes, but he's Asian.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Color wheel.
And let me just explain. Take a man's head. Just imagine it in your mind.
Alas
Shave
for
up the
York.
sides, and then let the top of his hair poof out to almost a mushroom-like kind of dome, but like quaff it to like think of Johnny Bravo. Think of just
Okay.
I was thinking Johnny
shaved
Bravo.
sides, Johnny Bravo like volume
Yeah.
to this fucking dude's head, and that's when it hit me. These guys are like fucking male models or some shit.
Oh,
Like
dude,
I
Derek
reevaluate
Zoolander.
all of them again individually. I'm like, yeah, they're all guaranteed like 5% body fat or less. They're all good-looking dudes, well taken care of, like of themselves. All of them pretty well dressed, like they're not, shabby in any way. Their shoes are all nice. Like that's why I started fucking paying attention to little shit. One of them had some fucking leather sole shoes. Like, it's fancy. Jordan gave me a look.
They're hookers.
Or they could be gigolos. Sure. Listen, from the looks of them, well worth whatever they're charging. But it never before have I been like, huh.
You've met Dancing
Especially-
Bear.
Especially when it comes to like guys.
Yeah.
I've never been like, oh, like these guys could be models. I've had very attractive people come to showings.
Mm-hmm.
I've had some like, well, you probably have an Instagram with 100,000 followers. But never have I had 3 of them at once.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the end of the story.
I mean,
Oh.
you
Okay.
might them
Told you.
like. Did you ask for their Instagrams or something? I want to see these
No.
men now. Like,
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I didn't anticipate having to talk about it on the podcast.
because what if you actually did meet the Dancing Bear or one of them?
Yeah, yes, you did. You said yesterday, I'll save it for the podcast.
It would be completely fine if it never came up. I wasn't really pushing for it. It was a story to tell Jen and Ramon while we were waiting for everyone to show up for D&D.
Well, then you can cut all this fucking shit out. I'm sorry. I just
Too late now.
No, it
Nope.
ain't. You have the power of cutting. But you,
Yep.
the way you preceded it yesterday was like, oh, you missed my story, Leland. And I was like, oh, well, how about you can save it for tomorrow. You were like, yep, I will. And that's why I brought it back up. Because
Yeah,
I
you
wanted
suggested to
know.
save it for tomorrow. I'm like, all right, I guess.
Honestly, I was expecting like the third guy to be like a slender Frenchman named Jacques. Like, oh, You have the look of a model, like or something.
Oh, they were going to
I don't know what
recruit me?
accent that was. Yes, talking to you. I don't know what that accent was, but
But do they recruit me to like complete their quadruple Zoolander fucking household?
Exactly,
And now I get to
yes.
live in the nice place?
it'd be like
Yes.
It'll be Biggie Smalls. Just like they have variety.
They're the biggie, I'm the smalls.
Oh.
It's just various photos of you three, and they're just, like holding you, like
Like I'm their fucking mascot. They just kind of carry me around.
You would be their wee man.
Oh. I'll be the Marco Stunt to Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Yeah, I know. That wasn't for anybody
references.
here.
Sorry.
that Shane's at home going, oh, I know that one.
Yeah, that one was for Shane.
Hey.
Luchasaurus is a dinosaur wrestler.
Okay.
Oh, I gathered.
It's right in the name.
Oh, I do know that guy. Yeah. I have been subjected to those matches. Yes. Yeah.
He's good. Him and Jungle Boy. Luke Perry's son. Who knew?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Luke Perry's son is a wrestler now on AEW.
That's cool. Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah, my
Reminds-
brother-in-law met both of them a couple times doing in the indies.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, both of the wrestlers or Luke Perry and his son?
Luke Perry and his son.
Okay.
But also, yes, the wrestlers.
Strangely enough, Luke Perry's, I don't know if it was his ex-wife or the current girl he was seeing when he passed.
Yeah.
I don't really remember the connection, but bottom line, his old lady was into horses, and my boss's wife has a horse, and they would equestrian at the same center in town. My boss had to go to Luke Perry's funeral.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like just weird kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
Yeah.
Luke Perry, after watching
Didn't see this coming.
After watching the episode of Riverdale where Luke Perry's character dies, cannot watch that show anymore. It was way too fucking sad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it
How'd
was,
they kill him?
basically
Off
'cause-
screen.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was off screen.
It's gonna have to be.
Yeah, because he died off screen. Anyway,
They don't have that Paul Walker money where they can CG in a brother or some shit. Yeah.
no, but what they did do is they had it so Shannon Doherty, her car broke down on the side of the road.
I'm
Shannon
sorry,
Doherty
she
on
was in the
fucking
show too?
Riverdale?
So Shannon Doherty, her car breaks down on the side of the road. She's not a known character. It's just a cameo.
Okay.
So Luke Perry, being a good guy, he stops and helps her with her car, and
She casts a spell on him.
Nope, a drunk driver comes by. He pushes it out the way, and he gets hit by the drunk driver. That's how they
Okay.
killed him. Like, he died a fucking hero, which was great for that
But
character.
did they have footage of him stopping and helping
no,
her?
No, they just told you off screen. And
This is a
everything.
story. Oh, Shannon
And
Doherty tells the story.
Shannon Doherty tells the story. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
got it.
And then there's a really weird scene where she's just like, "Hey, Archie Andrews, want to hold hands and we can say a prayer for your dad?" And it's a weird fucking scene because
Well, they were trying to conjure the power of 3. They had to get Jughead in there, and then that
Oh, he
would
was
make
there.
it, you know
He
what
was
I mean?
there.
Like, yeah.
So, Jordan, you've been watching Riverdale?
Yes,
Up until
Of course
that
he
point?
has.
yes, I have.
I know,
love
I know.
Trash shows. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Have you-
listen.
Okay.
It's not that surprising after he said it. I never would have assumed of all my friends
There is
oh
a
yeah, well
scene.
Jordan.
There is a scene where Archie Andrews, Betty, Veronica, and Jughead are walking through the forest, and they see a giant, jacked out of his mind dude wearing a bear mask, and Archie's like, "I gotta fight him," and he proceeds to fight him.
Can you
That's some dumb shit right there.
It's the stupidest fucking show in the world, and it's so
Jordan,
good.
can you pitch Riverdale to me? Try and convince me to that it's
I've been
worth,
told
worth me
it's-
watching.
It's Riverdale is teenage
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but I've never watched Twin Peaks.
It's the Archie comics, but you make it
fuck it
10,000
is.
times sexier.
So not the Archie comics.
Not the Archie comics at all. Everyone has
Yeah.
sex constantly.
It's the Archie characters.
Yes.
I watched, I think, maybe the first 2 episodes,
Wow.
and just was not captured and
That's
didn't
how I
like.
felt.
I usually
I usually
try and give something like 3 to 6 episodes,
Yeah.
but because they're fucking hour long, I'm not going to sit for 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I watched 2, and then I just never got around back to it. So I would like you to pitch me the reasons and with examples why I should be and why everyone or anyone should be watching Riverdale.
Okay, well, here's the things that you need to know.
Okay.
Archie Andrews is a very, very hot high school boy who's terrible at school but can play the guitar for some reason, and is also the captain of the football team, right? And then there's Betty, who's his childhood friend. They grew up next door to each other. She's in love with him, but he doesn't care because Veronica Lodge just walked in. He's like, I want to fuck her, and he does. Her father is in jail at the beginning of the season. It turns out he's basically a mob boss, and he's a constant villain throughout the 4 seasons. A villain in that he actively tries to kill Archie at least 3 times. He has a murderer sent after him. He gets Archie sent to jail at one point. Veronica's mom is also hot, so she bangs Luke Perry a couple times, and then Archie finds out, like, why are you doing that? He's like, yeah, I shouldn't do this, because his wife is Molly Ringwald, and
Oh, twist.
I knew that. Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that.
yes, and Jughead is played by Cole
Dylan
Sprouse.
Yeah,
Cole
one of
Sprouse.
them.
One of the
Yeah.
Sprouse
It's a real
brothers.
emo-looking kid.
And he's the most melodramatic character of all time, and it's fantastic. Like there's like the intro and outro narrations for every single episode because he's a
Oh,
writer.
really? That continues?
Yes, he is, because he's a writer, so he has to do it.
But that insinuates that at the end of the show, Jughead is like finishing his memoirs.
Yes, basically.
So
You know-
Jughead ain't gonna die.
No, he's not going to die because he's low-key the best character, but also the most ridiculous character.
Is that show done yet, or are they still
No.
doing stuff?
No.
It's still going.
Oh.
It has a
But they-
very like passionate fan group, as we can
But
tell.
they did cancel. Sabrina
Yeah, I
got
saw that.
canceled. It's
Yes,
being canceled
yes.
after this 4th season that's
Yeah.
going to air later this year.
Yeah. Mhm.
Which sucks because the 5th season they had wrote a crossover episode with Riverdale.
Oh yeah, because they're in the same universe.
And they're
totally
and
in the
now
same
they're not
universe.
going to be able to do that crossover episode, which I thought was kind of like crappy for the fans that really wanted that. Also,
Jordan-
like why are you canceling a show that people clearly seem to enjoy? But that's
It's
Netflix's thing.
Because
Yeah.
it didn't meet a certain metric, so they're like, nah, screw it.
If it doesn't pop
Yeah.
right away, then it don't happen.
Yeah.
Jordan, a 2-episode crossover with Sabrina, is that weird? Would that be a weird combination?
Let me tell you a thing about season 2 of Riverdale, Anthony.
Please do.
There is an entire season dedicated to the, quote, Gargoyle King, who is a villain in a not D&D game that sweeps Riverdale, and it makes kids join a cult, basically.
They did the 80s Satanic Panic.
Yes. Using D&D and the Gargoyle King. So if
right.
one day someone's like, fuck it, there's magic, I'd believe it. Because there is literally a character who has her dead brother, the corpse of her dead brother, just sitting in a room so she can hang out with him.
That's fucked up because she's real hot.
Yes, she is. And it's very confusing. That show is Confused Boner, this TV show. That's what that is.
Quick question.
Yes.
The Gargoyle King,
Yes.
is this whole like play D&D, get sucked into a cult, like insinuated supernatural aspects?
Yep.
Is it all rationalized away?
Not really.
Okay.
I mean, they live in a universe where Satan generally pops in to say hello to a little girl every so often. So, I mean...
But, like, I think there's plenty of people who don't know that's a shared universe.
Oh, well, they go to Greendale in one episode. So I'm like, is Sabrina going to pop up? She didn't pop up, but I really wanted it to happen.
But, like, if the Riverdale people aren't watching Sabrina, then they don't know what a Greendale is.
That's true, but I knew. I just want there to be a 2-part episode where Sabrina shows up, and then down the line, I want another 2-part episode where Scooby and the gang show up.
No, okay.
Because that would be great. Because I want to see what they're going to do with Scooby. I want to see this Great Dane walking around that can talk somehow.
I like the Predator crossover more.
The fact that got a sequel blew my mind.
Yeah, weird.
I'm also waiting for them to do the Halloween episode where Archie dies and he comes back as a zombie. Because I would like that.
Yeah, what if they cancel both shows and then start Afterlife with Archie?
I mean, I'll be honest. As someone who peddles in those Dark Universe Archie books, those fans are rabid. I mean, I sell out of the Vamp Veronica book monthly.
Wow.
And she just kicked up a new one, and she had a crossover with Jughead the Hunger when he's a werewolf. So it's just... Also, that Dark Archie universe is very popular in the store.
Also, Veronica owns and runs a speakeasy, and everyone knows about it, and everyone's fine with it.
That tracks.
Like alcohol serving.
Yes, alcohol pouring,
I
casinos, stuff, and she's a high school student that owns and runs it.
I was going to say, do they even go to high school anymore?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Okay.
Oh, no. I read a review of the first episode, and when Archie was banging his teacher, I was like, you know what?
Yes.
I left all this bullshit
That's
at the
first
creek.
30 seconds.
I'm like, I don't need this pacey bullshit. I'm good. I watched this already.
You know what happens to that teacher? She gets murdered because there's a murderer all throughout season 1. A straight up serial killer. Who he's a serial killer who does get sent after Archie a couple times because Mr. Lodge sends him after him a couple times.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold.
The show is insanity. It's so crazy. They did a full episode based off of what was that play, Steph, that we watched that Heidi was in took place in high school.
It was the D&D one, right?
Christian Slater was in the movie Heathers. Yes, they did a full-on Heathers episode. And it was a musical episode.
Oh, because they have to have one of those.
Yes, and it was my favorite episode.
Of course it is.
It's so dumb. The show's so dumb.
Did you guys see the trailer for the new Lucifer season?
I did not.
Yes, I did.
I didn't watch it yet.
I don't know. I don't like. Steph, wants to just tell you what happens in the trailer.
Sure.
Lucifer's twin brother Michael shows up. I don't like that. I don't like that they're twins.
Played by Tom Ellis?
Played by Tom Ellis. Yeah.
He
it's
has
just Tom
a
Ellis and
twin?
Tom Ellis. Yes.
Yeah.
Michael.
Is it a blonde Tom Ellis?
Nope. It's just Tom
Identical.
Ellis. The only difference is Michael sounds like this. That's it.
So he's like slant-shouldered
Yes.
for some reason?
Yes. When normal, but when he's pretending to be Lucifer, he's just Lucifer. But not.
Yeah.
He has white wings though.
Okay. What is that? The 8th? 28th? 8th.
Something like that. It's soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Michael pretending to be Lucifer?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
To generally fuck up everybody, it looks like.
Yeah, he just wants to fuck up Lucifer's life.
Dick
Because
move.
yeah. I just don't like the whole twin brother thing that we didn't know about until now.
It's a trope that's
It's
That happens in shows.
It's such a stupid trope, though. Come on.
Yeah,
how are you going to introduce? How are you going to introduce a twin sister in the last 5 episodes of Pretty Little Liars, and she's been the main antagonist the entire time?
I watched it all.
I know.
That's the one thing that I managed to watch. I managed to watch all of Pretty Little Liars. But I can't do
she's
Riverdale.
British for some reason.
I can't do Riverdale.
Oh no, Anthony's heard me bitch about this before. My biggest trope that I hate is when a show goes on long enough, eventually there will be a Fight Club episode where people are being kidnapped and forced to do arena fighting, like gladiator style. I hate it with a passion.
Tell us how Archie was in the Fight Club.
So when
Yeah,
Archie
I was
was
just
in
like-
jail, he had to join an underground fighting ring
Yeah,
to
it just
escape
to?
prison. Yes,
it drives me nuts.
He had no choice.
and he met his new best friend Mad Dog, which is a big buff black dude, and he's a great character, but he's so fucking huge, and he's somehow in high school still. I don't get it.
Now, do they go deep into the Archie well? Like, is there a Moose
Yes,
and there's a Kevin Keller?
yes,
So okay, so they're taking from the comics at least enough to
And they're
hey,
boyfriends
here's
for a
some
little bit.
names. Moose
Moose and Kevin, they're boyfriends for a little bit.
did not see that coming.
Although Moose is still like on the DL
Oh, of course,
because he's on the
His
football
name
team.
is
And he's like he
Moose.
doesn't want to.
Right,
you know,
right.
Yeah.
Well, when you're that big of a bottom, you have to be on the DL.
But Kevin, rampant. He's rampant. He's like,
Yeah, well.
he's on Grinder or the equivalent to Grinder, just fucking everybody in the woods.
Do they have a name for it?
They do. I don't remember what it was though.
I always
Slimer.
Oh God.
I always enjoy like very lazy like
Yeah.
renaming of things that we all clearly know what they are. I enjoy that like low effort nonsense.
They've said that on How to Get Away with Murder. They said a knockoff like Grinder app, and I forgot what it was, but it was mentioned.
Yeah, they have to make it simple enough that you as the audience go, oh, that's
Yeah.
that thing.
It's called Grind'em.
Yeah, see, that's not even clever. That's just right on the nose.
This show is right on the nose.
No, I hear. Yeah, I get it. Anthony, are you going to go back to the creek? Do you feel the need?
Honestly, I'm not really sold. Like I'm enjoying Jordan's enthusiasm, but
Yes.
I'm not finding my in.
It is a garbage TV show. That's why I love it.
My dad shocked me the other day by saying he's been enjoying Warrior Nun or whatever the fuck it is on Netflix.
I have been going back for bites of that.
I was like, what?
What is that even about? I've seen like the
Jordan, I think it's in the
support.
name.
All
She's
right.
a warrior. That's a nun.
all right.
She's
so
fighting for God's cause.
Okay, so let me pitch Warrior Numb back to you.
Okay. Yes, please do.
Is this
Warrior
episode
Nun.
called Pitching Guacamole?
Oh, it is now. Leland will spit his drink out.
Pitching
all right.
guacamole or Steph looks at her phone.
No, I was looking up.
Steph's not here.
No, because you guys were talking about the topic of like the fake name apps. So the first thing
Yes.
I Google searched was, sorry, this is where my mind went. Fake gay dating apps on TV shows. That's what I looked
Okay.
at. And
Yeah.
then it got me to a list of the best fake websites and apps that TV shows have to offer. So it's a list. And the first one was Grind'em from Riverdale.
It's pretty good.
So the second one is Teender
Tinder.
Wow.
from Degrassi.
Of course.
I get it, but it still seems lazy even for them.
OMFA
Omfa chat.
OOMF chat.
Oomph chat.
Oomph chat, yeah. Like WeChat?
Oh, okay. And then there's My Room, which is totally not MySpace.
Okay.
Hastygram,
Wow.
Instagram. Okay.
Face Range for Facebook.
Okay. Well, where's that from? Where is that one from?
What? Face Range?
Face range,
Yeah.
yes.
No, it's just Degrassi.
Oh, wow.
More low effort.
Yeah.
Friend Face from the
Friend
It
Fa-
Crowd.
You know what's one of my favorite, laziest...
Oh, is it IT Crowd?
Yes, IT crowd.
Okay,
yes.
I said the It Crowd. I don't know what this is.
It's a show about
Did you
IT
see the
people.
dots after the I and after
No,
the T?
it just says the
Oh,
It
okay.
Crowd.
It's a play on the It crowd, but the IT crowd. It's a joke within the name.
Okay.
That's like Rose Nyland on Golden Girls going, "Don't you love to watch that lawyer show, La La?"
Speaking of La La, one of my favorite episodes is when they go deep into the gaming world, and Red Chanet.
Red Planet.
Oh.
Wait, no.
No, Red Chanet, which is Reddit and 4chan.
4chan.
Put together. Red Chanet.
Red
That's dirty.
And they have Ice-T look directly at the camera and explain what Red Chanet is.
Jesus Christ.
Is that the thing where you go online as an anonymous forum?
I do love that they use him to explain things to like rural America that may not know, but he has such an authoritative voice that's why they probably have him do it. That, or maybe he scares the white ladies, and she's like, "Oh, now I know."
Well, it's because Christopher Maloney isn't there to do it.
True.
Not yet.
There was
I know he's coming back.
Show.
Yeah,
I don't
get
think
his own
Happy's.
show.
I don't think they're making Happy anymore.
No, it stopped after the season 2. From what I've been told, it wraps up.
How was that
It
show?
does not.
Oh, really?
No.
Never mind.
I watched
Fuck
season
what I
2.
said.
It is not wrapped up.
Oh, all right. Well, it ain't coming back.
Just,
Is that a good show,
just
or?
cresting for a new concept.
Dawn and Lauren won't shut the fuck up about it, so I have to assume it's pretty good.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Dave's interesting. Go on.
Okay. Warrior Nun.
Yes, Warrior Nun.
So this is the entire world in the shadows is the battle between good and evil.
Okay.
Demons
like
exist.
All right.
They do not exist in the same level as like.
Not on the same plane as humans. Go on.
It's not quite. It's a little supernaturally, as in they don't have like forms. They're more like influences. They're actually possessing
So
people.
there's, like,
I guess that's
more
actually what
ethereal?
Supernatural was doing too. Yeah, they're very kind of ethereal, and they possess people. So there is this secret sect of warrior nuns, and it is their sole job to protect the world. And there's only like 6 in the main cast, and then there's like the ones practicing in the background. But it is this secret sect of the church's task to find these demons, to exorcise them, to beat up a lot of people. And they're all like highly trained assassin level young 20s girls.
Of course.
Of every variety of archetype, including the angry black woman,
Of course.
whose name is Shotgun Mary.
That's a good name. That's a
Yeah.
good name. Wait, is this present day?
Present day
Okay,
in
all right.
Spain.
What is the name of their organization?
I don't remember. It's long and not a lot of words you use regularly.
Let me tell you.
Shield.
Let me tell you about what Warrior Nun reminds me of. There's an anime called Chrono Crusade where it's the exact same premise. Demons are real, and there's a sect of warrior nuns that fight these demons. They're called the Order of Magdalene.
That sounds familiar. All right, so here's the main character that we follow. This girl who I've not bothered really to remember her name, because this is very much just kind of on, and I'm still on the fence whether I like it or not. Yes,
Does
Jordan.
she have any variant of Rose in her name?
She does not.
Okay.
So we see this girl first as a cadaver in a morgue,
Uh-oh.
Okay, iZombie.
and the entire, more or less like the big source of power in the church is literally an angel's halo. They through their mythos, they say way back so many hundreds of years ago. I think they say Michael. They name an angel. Gave their halo to a nun, and it essentially just like implants itself into the person's body. They are given enhanced strength, reflexes. They're the only ones who can see the demons, and they weirdly can phase through walls. The last part doesn't make any sense.
All
but
right.
it happens.
Shadowcat.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because angels can secretly watch you, and they would phase through a wall. So maybe it's like it's a sub.
She doesn't turn invisible though, so like you'd see her.
But because she's not an angel, so she gets like a lower version.
She can't
of
use
it.
the full powers of an angel.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, come on, man. You read X-Men, you see where I'm going with this.
So
At the end
so
of
through
season 2, a Seraphim shows up.
So the series of events in the first episode, the last holder of the halo is mortally wounded. They're dying, so they take the halo out of her, and they are running because demons are on their way. The one person who has the halo is running, puts the halo into the body of our main character, who is dead, in the assumption that it will just hide it. For now. This brings the girl back to life. This girl was an orphan since like 12 when her family was killed during a vacation in Spain. She's American. Everyone around her is not.
Sorry, go on.
It's very clear, like even like the setting, like this was filmed out of the country.
Yeah.
And in the accident, she became a quadriplegic. So she now, because of the halo, has the ability to move, to walk and run. And her big issue is, like through the 6 episodes or more that I've watched, is she has the second chance to like have a life, life that she never had because she was in a, like, imagine your typical foreign church orphanage, like a cot in a large stone room. Like, she had a very poor existence before this time. Spoiler, turned out the nun actually killed her, and that's why she was dead. The nun of the orphanage that she was running. The nun was a real bitch, but it was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
So, up until where I am now, excuse me, she's just now realized the burden that she cannot escape because the halo has chosen to accept her, because apparently you just can't stick a halo in any given body and it's going to work.
She's the chosen one. She has a heart of gold.
Yeah. There are those in the sect that are willing to give her a chance because they have the faith that this is this way for a reason.
Yeah.
There are those who are real pissed off because this girl is not a nun and not living up to the example and all that. And then on the side, they've been building up, I guess, the big bad, which is this big tech company who has found other religious relics charged with angel power. And from what they're saying, and it hasn't been revealed what it actually is, but they believe they're making a portal to heaven.
But I bet you they're not.
Probably not.
It's going to be a portal to hell.
Probably.
And you get the real main bad, Lucifer.
The devil.
Because it could never be just a lower demon. It has to be the king of hell.
The devil. Yeah, so it grabs me because I'm all for occulty shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's not great. I'm often annoyed with the main character because she is so like whiny about not wanting the responsibility thrust upon her, which, like,
I don't want it.
I get, like, you don't want to fight demons. Nobody wants to fight demons. It's fucked up.
I mean, I kind of want to fight demons.
There is we did have one demon who was powerful enough to manifest themselves.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So we had that kind of brief face-off, but clearly our heroes were not powerful enough. So I'm sure that guy will come back. But it's a big CG monster.
Was it Beelzebub?
No. No, just a big CG monster. Like the demons, although the reason why the sect exists have been very minimal in the show.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of chasing this girl who's back from the dead, who wants to like run on the beach and go to parties and make out with boys, and this tech company who has discovered the portal to heaven. And the tech company and the church, like they have their two representatives having like these acting battles of like who is gonna like come out as more dramatic.
Yeah. Just verbal sparring matches.
Yeah, more or less. It
I'll be
all could
honest.
be better, but I mean, you get my ticket just by being what you are.
The tech company is what throws me off. I'll be honest with
Yeah,
you.
That is the weirdest aspect.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would be very standard if not for that part.
Which is amazing to say because it's a show about a girl who has a angel's halo in her body.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys see the thing for? It's a new show called Cursed, I think, starring Catherine Langford, aka Tony Stark's adult daughter.
Yeah, I saw the ad for that. And I was like, what the fuck is this? She's got like a sword and shit?
Yeah, you have Hannah Baker
Yeah.
out here
Who's
from
listening?
13 Reasons Why with a sword.
Oh. You know,
Yes.
I finally watched the extra clip where they show her talking to,
Oh, where
like
Catherine
like in
Langford
the
talks to Tony Stark, and it's a really weird scene.
yeah in the on Disney Plus. It showed the
Yeah, it's a
extras
weird
where you
scene.
could see that scene, and I was like, yeah, this is weird. They should have left. Yeah, this didn't need to be in it. It would be real.
Yeah,
off
you see it
if
and
they
you're like,
did.
okay, yeah, I get why.
It was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
awkward.
It's
I
like,
didn't
who are
watch
you?
it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really awkward.
It's like a really awkward like 3 minutes of like this didn't need to be made at all.
I still think they should have had one extra scene where it's Mark Ruffalo talking to Scarlett Johansson one last time.
That'd have been good.
Yeah.
That'd have been good.
I've been watching that over the last couple of days. I'll just watch like 20 minutes here and there.
Yeah.
Basically, I fast forward to all the parts I really like.
Uh-huh.
But
So we're
the
watching
problem
On Your
is,
Left like 8,000 times.
dude, you
I
don't even
still
know.
cry.
Like, Jesus Christ, I still cry
I
every
still
fucking
cry.
time.
I do.
Are you kidding? Spider-Man died about an hour ago, and I still was crying. I was just like,
Like
I was like, motherfucker, I know you live. It's like-
I think it's played like just randomly wherever I was or at the house at least 4 times this year. Well, I'm sure you've
Just
watched
walk
it
in
more
and
than
it's that scene.
But it's like we watched it New Year's. I think I watched it 4th of July at Roseanne's, and then and Marlon's watched it at the house. And I sit down and I'll watch it till the end. Wherever I got to, I'll just sit down and watch till the end.
I think I've only
Yeah,
watched it 3 times.
Because for New Year's you timed it, right? So right when Tony snaps, that's when
No.
the ball dropped. Yeah.
It did. It worked. It worked.
Yeah,
I watched
watched
Ragnarok the other day.
it
That's
twice
a
in
great
theaters
one.
and then once at home.
Oh, there you go.
Game?
We could. I was going to say the only other thing I did was play a horny teenage RPG about monsters. But
Would
we can
that
skip that.
happen to? Oh shit. What's it called?
Monster Hearts.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, I played Ghost of Tsushima, and that game's fucking great.
I was a sexy zombie.
I was a goddamn samurai.
I've been playing Tomb Raider. She gets real fucked up.
Nice.
Yes, Lara Croft does go through a lot of shit in that game.
Okay. Leland has done some editing to the list.
Oh, there you go.
We are now at a finely honed 43 topics. Siri, please give me a number between 1 and 43. The number is 6.
All right.
Okay, this is interesting. Number 6. Best cereal mascot.
Best cereal.
Leland says
mascot.
Captain Crunch. I
I
he's
mean,
the
he
only
was
one
when I wrote
who's
that
seen
list
battle.
4 years ago.
He's the only one who served his country.
Which country would that be? Syrialand?
I don't know. He's a captain. Like
I
he's
mean,
in
well,
some
first you
kind
got to go. So there's Captain Crunch,
Tony the
Sugar
Tiger.
Smacks, Tony the Tiger.
Ain't nobody gonna put the Sugar Smacks frog.
He's a mascot.
He is.
Are we gonna go with the Cookie Crisp Wizard? or the
Diggum, that's
dog?
his name. Diggum.
Oh, yeah,
right?
Diggum, Diggum the frog.
Yeah, the crook
Tony
and the
Tiger.
dog from Cookie Crisp.
Toucan Sam.
Tricks.
Snap Crackle Pop. The Tricks
Snap
Rabbit.
Crackle Pop. Tricks
The
Rabbit.
Tricks
Rabbit,
Rabbit.
Lucky.
Yes, Lucky from Lucky
Yes,
Charms.
Lucky.
The Cheerios.
Oh, he got
bee.
magic on his side.
The Cheerios.
Then we
bee.
got Count Chocula, Frankenberry,
Count.
Boo Berry, Fruit Brute,
And Yummy Mummy.
Yummy Mummy.
Should we just lump those as all
What
one
about
person?
Fruity Pebbles?
I've never had a single one of those.
Which?
They're okay.
Of which?
The monster cereals.
I'll admit they
Oh.
were better in my memory.
You know what, Jordan? Just take some chocolate and pour sugar on that spoon and then just eat it, and that's exactly what it tastes like.
Wait, for Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles, are we gonna put Fred Flintstone on there?
Yeah.
See, that is the question. I don't count that as them. They're not
I
a
don't think, they're not
cereal
mascots. They're just
mascot.
endorsing.
What about the
Yeah,
what about the
it's-
cornflakes
Oh,
rooster?
the Cornflakes Rooster.
Fuck it, throw them in there.
I mean,
don't
it's
think-
not like I'm going to say Baby Yoda, even though he got a cereal now.
Does
So
he?
it's just like,
Wow.
True. I mean,
Yeah.
every dumb shit character has had a cereal at some point.
It's true.
But no, just like the original IP cereal mascots. Who is the best?
Isn't there a little white kid on Kicks?
No, that's
You're talking about
no,
Mike?
there used to be.
you're just talking
No,
about
that-
human beings.
Yeah.
No, they used to have like a specifically drawn kind of
Oh, really?
stylized on the Kicks
Yeah,
box.
I
It's like a
thought there
little.
was, like-
He looked like a little poor boy with bald. He looked like Charlie Brown ripoff.
Kicks is
but
Yeah,
underrated.
it's
yeah.
like Kicks.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah, Kicks
I've
is better
never- I've
than I
never had
think
Kix.
it's kind of portrayed
Like,
as.
like I like. Oh, what did Honeycomb have a thing at one point? Right?
Yes, the honeycomb fur ball guy.
Yeah.
You eat,
blog?
you eat
like a porcupine
honeycomb, then you
looking
turn
thing.
into a fur blog, basically.
Right?
Like-
He like runs around and spins. He's kind of like Taz, but like
but he is just a puffball with arms and legs and shoes.
and big eyes. He kind of looks like Sonic in Sonic the
remember this
movie
guy.
at the
Yeah,
first
it's
he
just
does
attempt.
not
really
look like
weird.
Sonic.
At the first attempt.
Oh,
All right,
the
you know
first-
what? A honeycomb cereal monster. No, mascot. There you go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
Pops didn't have anything.
You know what,
right?
Steph?
him. I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no.
Okay, I remember. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the focus of like a long ad
It
campaign
was like
that he was
he
in
looked
several
really
commercials.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Corn Pops. I want to say they got something.
Did
Corn Pops had
they?
something.
I don't know.
Gotta have my pops.
I love
Yeah.
Pops. They were
I
so
remember.
good.
I remember. I got corn pops, and my brother hated me for like a solid month.
Bad.
Good.
Oh, I enjoy them. Yeah.
As an
Corn
older
Pops
person now, like
mascot.
I appreciate that cereal more than ever because the cereal marshmallows feel like sandpaper on my teeth. I cannot
Oh,
eat them
Anthony,
anymore.
I know what you were talking about when you said Mikey likes it. That's Life cereal.
Oh.
Oh, he likes it. Hey, Mikey. Okay, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
I think you may have been right there.
Which
yeah.
one
What about
Life
Bootios?
cereal.
does Life
Do Bootios
cereal
count?
look like checks? Is Life
that?
cereal
Yeah.
look like checks?
Yeah, I like the cinnamon Life. Ooh.
Oh, what's the
That's some good
Cheerios
shit.
bee? Did
Yeah, I
did
said
you
that.
have
Oh,
The
yeah,
Cheerios
the
bee.
Cheerios.
Did you? Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The
I
Cheerios.
forgot.
Yeah, does he? I think he's just B, right? Like,
Might
does he have a
just be
name?
B.
Is Special K
It's your
just a
Cheerios
K?
mascot.
Is their mascot
Yes.
the letter K?
Buzz
The
the
Sometimes
Bee.
it's a pair of legs.
Buzz the Bee.
Yes,
Was
the
the
Cheerios.
bee?
I think it really comes down to Captain Crunch, Toucan Sam, and Tony the Tiger,
Toucan Sam.
I was gonna say Tony the
and,
Tiger.
and Lucky.
I
the-
know.
Yeah, no, Lucky's definitely contending.
I know
in that.
Frosted
No, that's what I'm
Flakes.
saying. Like, I think it comes down to those four realistically.
Frosted Flakes are like the most unhealthy cereal, but I enjoy it.
Steph,
good.
every cereal we just said is
I
terrible.
know,
for
but,
you.
like-
they're
You
know
all
what?
just sugar.
I picked the Sun from Raisin Bran.
Burn everyone.
Shit.
It's not a fight.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
I do love
like.
some
We're
raisin
not
bran.
asking who wins in a fight.
Oh, in that case, it's gonna be Lucky because he got magic on his side.
Nah, his magic sucks. Tony the Tiger, he got them guns. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, but Captain
Captain-
Crunch has a fucking
Yeah, he's got a
armada.
fucking battleship.
You're dead.
Tony,
He does not have an armada. He only has one. He's a captain, not an admiral.
and Tony the Tiger is a goddamn tiger.
Yeah, he's gonna kill
Yeah,
everyone.
but does Tony the Tiger? Does he
gonna
even have
rip-
claws?
He's just gonna snap Captain Crunch's neck.
But like Cuckoo is fucking insane.
Cocoa Puffs.
Like you can't fight a crazy person.
That's also
Yeah, but he's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. If he throws some Cocoa Puffs, he's distracted. Snap his neck.
Yeah, but isn't Cuckoo just gonna fight Toucan Sam and they're gonna like even each other out?
Because
Tony
they're
the
both
Tiger
birds.
sneaks up behind them and snaps their necks.
I feel like, are we missing?
Does he do it like assassin style? Like he just kind of
Like Steven Seagal just
yes, he's like Steven Seagal. Yeah,
I'm just a cook.
yes.
He whispers
said
every
that.
time.
You said that like 2 podcasts ago, and I didn't catch it until I was editing.
No, you know what he does is every time he kills someone, he whispers in the ear. He's just like, "It's great." It's just like,
Did you ever have Sugar Bear cereal?
no, he changes it for the dramaticness.
No one
Sugar
ate
Oh,
Bear
there's the Sugar
cereal.
Bear. Did that
remember-
Sugar Bear have a name?
Yeah, Sugar Bear.
Right.
Sugar Bear, yeah.
Oh, I guess he's just
I've
Sugar
never
Bear.
had that
Does he have a-
cereal.
Does he have Sugar Mama?
You know Sugar Bear's high as shit. Just look at him. Look at his eyes. He's always just like, yo,
No,
what's
him
up?
and Diggum, they
He's-
just get high.
No,
That's all
Sugar
they
Bear
do.
was black, right? We all agree.
Yeah. No, he's
Yeah.
black as shit.
He was fucking black as hell.
Oh, what about that real dark Family Guy joke they did about Diggum? Where he has all his frog babies and they die in birth, and he goes, "What should we do with them?" He goes, "Dig 'em."
God damn.
It's real sad. I laughed a lot.
Let me look at cereal mascots.
That's what I did. Well, but the first thing that popped up was 15 cereal mascots breakfast wouldn't be the same without. But some of them I've never heard before.
I feel like Cuckoo
Oh,
and
what about
Trix
Snap,
Rabbit
Crackle,
would
and
have to
Pop?
go at it.
Oh yeah, didn't
We mentioned
Anthony
them.
say that?
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have never been a fan of the Trix Rabbit. He up to something that I don't like him.
He doesn't.
It's
He doesn't give it to adults, and I always thought that was mean.
Why can't he have some?
I know.
because it's for kids.
Silly
Yeah,
rabbit.
it's his
Kids.
cereal. It is
That's what I'm
his
saying.
cereal, but he's not allowed to have any. That's fucked
Yeah.
up.
But everyone keeps
right.
stealing Lucky cereal, and no one cares.
Also fucked up. Well, no, they keep trying, but Lucky is better at this game than the Trix Rabbit is.
has
Lucky's
actual
one step
magic.
ahead of them at all times.
Yeah, but Toucan Sam's just giving it away free like every good drug dealer.
Fucking
He's just
communist.
Did we say Lucky? Oh yeah, we did say Lucky. The leprechaun. Yeah.
Yeah.
The loops are just covered in cocaine. That's why he's just giving them out. They'll be back. What about
first
the
taste is
chef?
free.
What about the
What
what
chef?
about the chef from Cinnamon Toast Crunch? The Cinnamon Toast Crunch chef.
Is he even considered in this category?
He's the
mean,
chef who
no.
makes Cinnamon
Like,
Toast Crunch. Apparently,
I put him on par with the stupid dog and the thief guy from
Yeah, but you know
Cookie
what?
Crunch.
Like,
Who cares?
in our battle scenario, we can't count them out because they got a rap sheet. They fucking done time.
there used to be 3 chefs, but now there's just one. What happened to the other 2?
I
Oh
don't,
yeah, that's right. There used to be more.
I don't remember this box, but apparently,
That's fucked up.
apparently on Apple Jacks there was like a crazy looking
Apple
apple and a worm.
Yeah, that was the mascot.
Oh,
yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
For a time. Not all of these have lasted. Not all
Okay.
of these have weathered the test of time.
Oh yeah, the weird apple and the cinnamon stick, who was Jamaican for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a Rasta hat. Is that what it's
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, he's a Jamaican cinnamon
because
twist.
cinnamon is native to Jamaica?
Oh no.
I don't know.
That fucking squeal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so where we're at now is you think Cocoa Bird is going key crazy, so
Well, I'm
that's
just
going to
saying
be
you
a high
can't-
contender.
You can't
You don't
can't
count him out.
Yeah, like crazy is unpredictable. Though I think
But you're saying
I think
Because
Coco
Captain
and
Crunch
Trix
is-
need to face off, not Coco and Toucan.
But you think because Captain Crunch he's a captain, he's not an admiral. He doesn't have the capability
Yeah,
to
he's
have
not
a fleet.
Admiral
He just
Crunch.
has
He's
a
got
ship.
one ship.
He's got one ship.
One ship.
Did you?
I think Snap, Crackle, and Pop will join him because they all kind of wear similar uniforms,
They
and
do
they all just
have
kind
a
of.
similar wardrobes.
Yeah.
Turn of the century kind of.
I'm looking at a picture that has a bunch of these mascots on it, and for some reason, Tony the Tiger also has a bat. So I'm still choosing Tony the Tiger.
True.
Like
Tony
like
the Tiger's
a
the
baseball
sports
bat?
master of cereal
Yeah.
mascots.
He has a baseball bat. Like he is out here to wreck shit.
Yeah, like
I mean, but let's be honest. Out of everybody you've said, they all have catchphrases. His is probably the easiest and best.
They're
though.
great.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean,
what's Captain
follow-
Crunch's slogan?
Oops, all berries.
I didn't say they all had one. I'm just it's like
I'm crazy for Cuckoo Puffs.
Yeah.
follow your.
They're
nose.
magically delicious.
I'm
yeah.
cuckoo
Follow
for
your
Cocoa
nose.
Puffs. How'd you get that one wrong?
Whatever. I haven't seen a fucking
Cereal
commercial
box.
that for.
I'm crazy for chocolate puffs. What?
You know, that's actually. Do they even make these commercials anymore for kids?
I
Like,
don't watch TV.
Oh, look here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
I assume so.
Yeah, I guess.
This is a 20 most memorable cereal slogans.
All right.
So, number 20, Puffed Rice by Quaker, I guess. It's called...
That's my battle cry. That's how I want to
Puffed
fall in the
rice.
battle.
No, it's the cereal shop from Guns.
What?
That's
What?
the slogan. The cereal shop from Guns.
Yeah, let's just move on to number 19.
That shit got metal real fast.
Frosted Flakes brings out the tiger in you. In
Oh, yeah,
you.
that's also. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Rawr.
Number 18,
In the bed.
Nut Honey Crunch. What are you eating? Nuttin'
No,
honey.
that one.
Nut and honey.
Nuttin'
Oh,
honey.
okay.
Nut and honey.
I thought you said nut and honey crunch.
No.
Okay,
That's all
that
I want.
cereal,
I want nut
that's-
and honey crunch.
that cereal was one of those ones that was like far too good, and it went away for a while, and they brought it back with a new recipe because it was just sugar.
Oh.
Like, I loved it so much. Like,
Like I Jordan and Steph, do you two even remember those commercials?
Not Nut Honey. I remember Frosted
Yeah,
Flakes
Nut and honey.
and
nut,
nut
and
and
honey,
honey.
not
I
nut
don't,
honey.
I don't know about nut honey.
That goes all the way back to whatever I fucking set my nut cream. earlier. That's not.
Nut cream
concept
or
of
nut honey.
every-
That's the name of this podcast now.
The concept of every commercial was a couple, a straight couple, because we weren't allowed
Yeah.
to have gay people on television.
Yeah.
Straight white couple, middle aged, married.
Because you can't have
Yeah.
gay people talk
Only
about nut
missionary.
on screen.
Oh.
And one is always hiding from the other looking like, hey, honey, where are you? And the other one's like scooting around or whatever, oh, are you eating? What are you eating? Nothing, honey.
Oh, it was
And then the
very like
crunch.
secretive.
Yeah, one is
Yes.
always trying to stash, and which is real bad
Well,
for a
so you
relationship.
don't. Well, you were stashing
lying
it so
to their-
that.
to
These
their
are my
partner.
special snacks. I'm not sharing these with anyone.
Yeah,
just,
you were-
just an allegory for hiding in heroin addiction.
Yeah,
Trust me. How do you think I got this disco body? Was eating that fucking cereal. Like, it's like,
Leland, what are you eating? Nothing, honey. Okay, but
I
that's
eat-
weird. Don't call me honey,
I'm your dad.
son. I don't.
don't you think I have a rockin' body? I'm a
Steph.
beast.
Continue.
Number 17 was for Total, like the Total cereal.
Total.
Total
It takes
sucks.
X bowls of your cereal to match the nutrition in one bowl of Total.
That's the
Not a
worst
slogan.
fucking slogan. That's the worst fucking
terrible.
slogan.
That's why that brand sucks.
Also, it had no sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Number 16, Captain Crunch. Stays crunchy even in milk.
Even in milk.
Milk.
That's right.
That was
Dude,
yep. Yeah.
Captain Crunch, like, cut the roof of my mouth.
Oh no, that's all it does.
Yeah, if you're bad
Yeah.
at eating it.
No, like, well,
No,
okay.
that's not true.
I had it
You've
as
seen
a
me
topping in froyo, and it fucked up my mouth.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
because it's frozen.
Yeah, I
Frozen,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes it even
It
sharper.
didn't get to soak in the milk, but it
What
fucked up.
milk? You're
No,
eating froyo.
No. When you eat the
You know-
cereal, it
You
soaks
carry
up.
milk
It
at all
gets
times.
softer, so when you eat it, it doesn't fuck up the roof of
Yeah,
your
you
mouth.
gotta give Captain Crunch a minute. Like you gotta dunk everything.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick. Are any of you monsters who do the cereal milk and then don't stir like the cereal up in the milk? You just eat like a straight dry spoonful right off the top?
No, you always dip first and then you scoop.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you
just have to have
dunk
a
all your
little
cereal.
bit. Yeah.
You dunk your cereal in the milk first,
Well,
right?
like if I'm
Leland,
eating
you
it
haven't
in a
answered
cup,
yet. I'm concerned.
if I'm eating it in a cup and all the cereal is like on top, I'll get my spoon and I'll dunk
We just
it
found
down.
out how poor Steph is.
Shut up! I eat my cereal at work. I don't bring a special bowl for my cereal.
In a red Solo cup. She just puts her
When I
mouth in
have
it like
my
a horse.
cereal in a cup.
No, I guess I'm confused by the question. So you're saying that you you put the cereal in the bowl,
Yes.
You put the lime
then
in
you
the
put your
coconut.
milk.
Yes,
you
because
put-
we're not crazy people.
Yeah.
Right, so you put
Cereal,
the
then
milk, in,
milk.
right, and then you're saying you take your spoon and you quickly do like a little like
You baste
Yeah.
it.
you
baste
jizz it a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah,
right?
give it a
And
little
then you eat
zhuzh.
it? Yeah, I think that's normal,
Yeah.
right?
You baste it in
Not-
the milk.
yeah,
so
you'd be
nothing's-
surprised.
So everything's wet.
Okay, I thought you were going to hit me with the do you drink the milk after the cereal? Because fuck no, I pour that shit right out and watch it drain down like blood in a sink.
It's
Like,
the best.
Now we know
milk.
how rich Leland is.
Right?
Oh,
Holy shit! This bougie ass
sweetened
motherfucker
cereal
pouring out
milk
cereal
is
milk.
Delicious.
I don't like milk.
Oh, we had this
It's
discussion.
it's sugar milk though.
Did you get?
Yeah.
Still
Wait,
milk.
did you get any?
Also, wait, hold up.
This is why his
This is-
bones are so weak.
you need
That's true.
calcium.
Okay, here's what those were like. I won't drink liquid out of a bowl unless it's like pho,
Okay.
but I also will only cook soup in a cup and drink it.
Wait, did you not get anything?
I
from
just
Milk
turned into
Bar?
Steph.
When we went to Milk Bar, did you not get any of the milks?
He told us about Milk Bar, didn't he?
We went to
We're-
Milk Bar.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we
I
did.
had a shake.
But didn't Leland turn us onto that?
Probably because they got shakes there.
Yeah, we were trying to go to
Ice
Street.
cream, son. This is like-
Wait, was it Cross Street? That's what it was called.
It was no streetcar merchants.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
streetcar
because
merchants
of
on the
that
back end of
really
streetcar
yummy
merchants.
Yeah.
waffle butter or whatever it was. That
Good old
cinnamon.
chicken and waffles.
cinnamon
But
butter.
I'm also not. But where are you on the Captain Crunch just peanut butter?
I
No.
think
Good.
it's fine,
I'm a Crunchberry man
'Cause-
myself.
but
Yeah, crunch berries.
See, and I'm not a Crunchberry guy. I don't want a Crunchberry in there. Give me regular or the peanut butter.
Also,
Regular-
What is the shape? What is the shape of a Captain Crunch? Like, what is that?
Like a barrel.
It's like
Looks
it's
like a life
barrel?
preserver.
It looks like a pillow to me.
yeah, little
That-
pillows.
I get pillow, but it looks like 3 sections smushed
Yeah.
together, so I wouldn't really necessarily. It's a rectangular shape and kind of
See,
ovalish.
those are little
on the side.
pillows, and shredded wheat are the fatter pillows.
Shredded wheat's pretty good.
Right?
Shredded
Oh,
wheat
sure.
is
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Especially
Especially
when the
frosted on
milk
one
soaks
side.
in there, and then you
Oh,
just take
yeah.
that bite and it's a
There's-
splash. Oh, it's
Yeah.
nice.
I'm
It's
always
like a gusher.
disappointed there's
It's like a
never
milk
enough.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't like milk, that's my favorite thing.
Oh, in
Cinnamon
the,
Toast
from the
Crunch
cereal?
milk is the best.
I just can't get in the Cinnamon Toast
I
Crunch.
like it.
I'm still upset with you
It's-
that you're pouring milk out at all.
It's just
But
wheat
in
flakes
my
covered
defense,
in
though-
sugar.
I actually do not I don't put a lot of milk in the cereal.
Oh,
Because I know I'm going to pour it out. Like there's a more cereal ratio
You're not
than
as
milk in my.
wasteful, but that's a lot of dry cereal.
Yeah, but that's why you stir it up, like you were saying,
You're
then everything
one
gets
step
kind
away.
of covered.
You're one step away from the people who eat cereal with water. Like you just
I'm the worst when I eat cereal.
Who the
though,
fuck does
because
that?
I'll,
Poor people.
or Beerios.
Yeah, we had this discussion.
I haven't done that yet.
Okay, Steph,
I haven't hit
what's
that
on the
low
list?
Not yet.
Yeah.
It'll happen one day.
Yeah, probably.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna get real bored one of these Sundays.
You're gonna get you can buy some Cheers and buy a nice wheat beer, and then just
I'll probably do like Fruity Pebbles in like a pineapple cider.
I don't know. I mean, maybe it would work. I feel like.
I mean, I don't think you should do it, but that's, whatever.
15 is Super Sugar Crisps.
Super.
That
Sugar
sounds
Crisp.
vaguely familiar. That
It
I don't
has
think that was
it has
around
like a
for long.
bear with like a blue shirt.
Nah,
In that Sugar Smacks that turned into that?
maybe
I
it
don't
turned
know,
into
maybe.
that.
This one's
But
really
like sugar's
old.
in the title. It's not going to last the 80s.
No. Yeah.
Can't get enough super sugar crisp. That's all the slogan is.
Like I can't remember it, but it doesn't sound like new information.
Let's see.
No.
14.
Yeah, Sugar Crisp and Golden Crisp is like the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
14. Quisps.
Quisps?
QUISP? I've never ate
Never
them.
heard of it.
I've only heard of white people eating that.
Is this some sort of knockoff
Oh,
thing?
apparently early boxes
think
of
some
Quisp
healthy bullshit.
cereal claimed it was the vitamin-powered sugary cereal for quasi energy.
For crazy energy.
Despite having...
energy.
Yeah, despite
Here's some caffeine and sugar for your 7-year-old at 7 a.m. Enjoy.
Despite having quite a quirky and creative catchphrase, most people remember the cereal by a visual recognition of its mascot, a pink alien with a propeller poking out of its head. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't like how
I've
that
never
looks.
seen
It looks
that.
familiar visually, but never at my house.
So, Quisp
Yeah,
like
no.
that looks
for
like a thing I've only
quasi
seen on
energy.
the screen.
That's what it
It
is.
looks like things I've only seen in my nightmares.
Get your kids high on sugar. Let them crash at school.
Yeah.
Feed them Crisp and Jolt.
Number 13, Honey Nut Cheerios. It's a honey of an O.
Because they're O's. The cereals are
Oh.
O's.
I don't think I've ever heard the slogan when they say honey
mean,
nut.
some
I
of
don't
these
think
are-
it's something. They don't think some of these made past the 80s or 70s.
Some of them
sometimes.
are like just brief ad slogans. Some of them are actual
Yeah.
catchphrases.
Okay, I think I remember this one. So number 12 is Kix. Kid tested, mother approved.
Mother approved.
Mother approved. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
Number 11, Honeycomb. Honeycomb's big. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
small.
not small?
No.
No.
Right. I remember that Futurama episode.
Yeah, this is weird. Number 10, Raisin Bran. 2 scoops of raisins.
Oh, yes.
Is that a slogan or is that just a literal description?
It's a literal description.
I just want to let you know that it's
a
there's 2
twofer,
scoops
you know,
of
like-
raisins in there.
I know I've said
I
it on
do-
this podcast, but I just want to remind everyone that I once ate all the raisins out of a box of Raisin Bran once.
Really?
Yep.
Because that's the only part that has sugar on
It's
it.
the only part. Like I wanted a snack, there was nothing else around, and I would pour it out into a paper towel, pick the raisins out, put it back in, shake it up, and just keep going at it.
monster.
At the end, we just had bran.
You just watch your brother eat it.
Man, there's never any raisins in here.
Out here eating wheat flakes.
No, we still had to finish that box.
Number 9, Apple Jacks. A is for apple, J is for Jacks.
That is so dumb. Like, they were in a room and someone said that and they were like, yes.
Yeah.
And they were like, we've been here 8 hours today. I have a weekend gig and that's the best we got, so roll with it.
Like, here. The rest of the
Terrible.
lyrics change from one commercial to another commercial. One ad finished the song like this: lots of crunch in every bite, just right for your appetite. Apple Jacks, apple flavor. That's where it's at. Cinnamon toasty, apple tasty, Kellogg's Apple Jacks.
That's a hot 12 bars.
Do you ever taste apples?
No,
Really?
I don't
Some
even
kind of
taste
like
the
like
cinnamon.
It's like a hint.
It's
Like-
an air. Yeah.
Like a
Like
hint.
the last.
It's an aura of apple and some cinnamon and sugar.
It's like the first tiny little splash of apple juice taste.
Yeah. All right, where are we at? Number
Yep.
8?
Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, pop.
Yep.
Yep.
Simple, effective,
Just
and
weird, like the slogan,
it's
but
named
also
their
just their
mascots.
names.
Yeah.
Like they're just saying their names,
Snap, crackle.
Yeah.
which is irrelevant to the cereal. If you're just like yelling, that's like us just going Jordan, Leland, Steph, Anthony, And that's our slogan?
LoRC podcast.
But it also describes what the cereal's doing, so it
Yes.
works in both ways.
So they're named after the cereal. So what comes first, the elves or the cereal?
The
elves make the
'cause
cereal.
We're eating their bodies. They're just clones. And we're eating their
Well, I
discarded
figured they were
bodies.
just.
Like a fucked up Prestige?
Yes.
I just figured that they were cousins of the Keebler elves.
I see where a child's brain makes that connection. Yeah.
Okay. Number 7, Fruit Loops. Follow my nose, it always knows.
The way.
That's not how that goes. That's
Yeah.
no.
And
Say
then
it right, Steph.
This slogan for Fruit Loops continues. The flavor of fruit, wherever it grows. The nose in question belongs to Toucan Sam and the cereal's mascot since 1963. Yeah. that's
Follow
all
your
it says.
nose wherever it goes.
No,
Yeah.
it just says follow my nose, it always knows.
No, I
what it
refuse.
says.
I refuse
Steph.
to believe this is the slogan.
Steph, do you know who knows?
The nose knows.
The shadow knows.
The nose
You're
knows.
welcome, Leland.
All right,
Okay,
number 6.
Number 6, Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Why'd you say that with like just so lackluster?
Just no energy.
No enthusiasm.
I don't know.
Because we're tired.
And then Wheaties. I never ate Wheaties.
How is
No
why
one
is
did.
Wheaties so high on this list?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
This better have a bomb ass slogan.
Yeah,
The breakfast of champions.
All right, well,
we knew it. Yeah,
but we all
knew
know
it.
that. We all know that slogan. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that. And then number 4 is Life, which is he likes it. Hey, Mikey.
He likes it.
that's just their slogan.
He likes it. Hey,
Yeah,
Mikey.
well, that was
Yeah.
Who the
that was their
fuck is
commercial.
Mikey?
He was this little kid.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
hear the
okay.
rumor that the kid who played Mikey died by
Well, this
died by
says-
eating Mentos and then drinking soda and his stomach exploded.
Oh my god.
Yes, thank you, urban
Well,
legend.
it says, okay. It was 1972 when America first heard, I'm not gonna try it, you try it. Let's get Mikey. He hates everything. In the end, the finicky young eater
likes it.
liked
Hey,
the
Mikey.
cereal. The Mikey character
Yeah.
reemerged in mid-80s as a young adult played by the same actor, John Jill Christ, in a tribute to the original commercial. Okay, so a
Who
kid
is
who
now
hates
dead because he ate Mentos and drank soda.
Oh, God. Number
Next.
3.
He was a glorious fountain for at least a minute.
Jesus Christ. Number 3 is Lucky Charms, where they're magically
Magically
delicious.
Delicious.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay, number 2, Tricks.
Silly rabbit tricks for kids.
Yep. And now we're at number 1.
Who haven't we done yet?
Oh, you want
All
to?
right.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Steph. I can't
Frosted
think
Flakes.
quickly.
They're
Yes.
great.
But
Frosted
didn't you
Flakes.
say that?
Yeah, don't they have one at the beginning?
Yeah, wasn't it like
It
at the
brings
bottom
out
of
the
the
tiger
list
in
too?
you?
No.
Yeah,
Was
the
it like
tig-
number 19, Frosted Flakes?
Yeah,
'Cause we had a
it
whole
brings out the
conversation
tiger in
about it.
you.
Oh. Well,
Did I
that's
list
the
twice?
Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
That's how good.
Wait,
that's
is
how
there
good
a
Frosted Flakes
difference?
is.
Yeah, you know what? Why
There's
is there a
Kellogg's
difference?
Frosted Flakes, and then
And then
there's
there's just Frosted Flakes?
then like General Mills Frosted Flakes.
And Tony the Tiger's just there for both.
I don't know.
One
Why is
he has
there
a
not
bandana around his
and
neck,
a
the other he
one?
doesn't.
I'm more confused about this. Oh, there's honorable mentions.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, eat ass, do grass.
Jesus Christ. I got
My favorite cereal.
Golden Grams. Oh, those Golden Grams. Oh, those Golden Grams.
All right, Golden
I mean,
Grahams
I like.
sucks.
They just
Agreed.
got soggy too quick.
Yeah,
Aw. Honey Bunches of Oats. It's what's for breakfast.
all right. I like Honey Bunches of Oats, but that's a shitty slogan.
Oh, there you go. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. The taste you
Eat
can
ass to
see.
grass.
No, the taste you can see.
I need a petition for them to change their slogan.
That's too great.
Jesus Christ. Count Chocula, I want to eat your cereal.
Hard pass.
That sucks so much.
Yeah. Coco.
Get
Sucks
it?
for a vampire.
Wait, guys, get it? Because he's a vampire?
Yeah, he
That's why it
wants.
sucks?
Yeah.
Hard pass.
Jesus Christ.
I want to suck your milk. It's like, whoa, Count Chocula.
And he's surrounded by children. Like, it's really problematic.
That's true.
He looks his lips before he says, it's like, whoa, what's going on here? That's why you haven't seen him in commercials. He's arrested.
Jesus Christ.
He's doing hard time.
No. Cocoa Krispies. It tastes like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy.
Okay,
But
I get where
it
they're
does
going
make
with
chocolate
that.
milk, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever ate Alphabet?
Yep. Alphabet
Yeah.
cereal.
Oh, I've never ate that.
It's just It's just the alphabet
Yeah.
in cereal form,
They're
and they're frosted.
They're ABC delicious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
remember that.
remember that. I remember that.
This is
like,
really
you
waking
spell-
up a lot of like Saturday morning memories in me.
Yeah, and you like spell out random things, and you show your brother just as like "damn" or something. You guys both giggle, and then you just watch Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon show.
For the third
Mine just says
time
ooh.
on this fucking list, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Again?
Yeah.
How many slogans did he have?
I don't know,
third-
a
that's the
lot.
third
That's
time it's on the
slogan
list.
They have. The taste adults have grown to love.
That's a bad slogan. Was this like the '80s version of Tony the Tiger, where he's like a really shitty drawing of a tiger?
I think so. I don't know.
That's some bullshit.
Honey Nut Cheerios. Be happy, be healthy.
Oh yeah, I remember
I
that.
remember
Yeah,
because
it
they kept
sounds
saying
familiar.
that when you eat Cheerios,
It
it helps
lowers your
lower your
cholesterol.
cholesterol.
Yeah.
And then Lucky Charms. They're always after me, Lucky Charms.
I mean, it's a
Magically
thing
Delicious
he
is better.
says.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is...
It's definitely not the slogan and not really the catchphrase either.
Hey, man, this was from MrBreakfast.com, okay?
Oh, all right.
Oh,
no, that
whoa,
sounds
whoa.
pretty official.
Whoa! Oh man,
That
I
sounds
didn't know
real
that
official.
Mr. Breakfast himself wrote this.
Yeah, shit.
Mr. Thomas C. Breakfast.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ. Yeah, this
He's
is
the
Hey,
CEO of Breakfast.
so weird.
Hey, Leland. Why don't you
So?
take us out of here, buddy?
What?
What the hell
Come
is
on, man.
Fruit Brute?
Fruit Brutes, one of the monster cereals with
He's a werewolf.
yeah, he was a werewolf.
Oh, the howling good taste of fruit is his slogan.
Yep.
Is that?
We are the ridiculous. What?
Louder.
I can't do it. Just do it.
Steph, you must save us.
Okay, if you loved everything you heard today, follow us on our social medias, Anthony. What's our
You
social
can find
medias?
us on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by searching the League of Ridiculous Conversations or LORC Podcast.
Okay, and if someone wanted to, ask us some questions or, suggest certain things, where would they email us at, Leland?
LORC podcast at gmail.com.
If they wanted to
What?
listen
Yeah.
to the pod, I had to think what I didn't mention.
I was like, that's right? Like,
I had to think of what I didn't ask yet.
This is my
If
new
they
favorite
wanted
game.
to subscribe to our wonderful podcast, where would they go, Jordan?
You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and wherever you get your podcast from. We're also on YouTube if you really want to watch it that way or listen to it that way. We don't have a video portion, but you can still have it on YouTube. Yeah, just look up LRC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations, and you'll find us.
Hey! What do I say after this part?
Now, each of us our personal social medias.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you want to find the stuff that I'm doing and things, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Stephanoids, STPHUHNOIDS. Where can they?
Oh, she did herself first. All right.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Where can they find your lovely artwork, Leland?
Leland Pierce Art on Facebook and Instagram.
If they want to see what you're gaming on, Jordan, where can they find you?
You can follow me on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear, unified branding, all that good stuff. Play Ghost of Tsushima on PS4. It's great.
And if you want to share a bowl of cereal and drink his milk, Anthony?
Damn, she took the one I was going to take. That's exactly what I was waiting my turn for.
I don't like it.
Nope.
I don't like it at all.
If you want a mouthful of my milk, find me at Graphite Night on the Twitter and Spooky Spookington on the Instagram.
I don't like it.
I'm very upset.
Were you really going for like something
That's
with
the one.
milk? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's exactly the one I was going to go
Told you.
for.
Me and Anthony,
Yeah,
we're like
we're on
this. We
The
got
same
we got-
plane. Yeah. Great minds.
Might have been the grossest one yet.
Is it?
No, there's way more. I just can't think of them.
I don't know. I listen to this show.
I know.
Okay, and we are the League of Ridiculous Conversations. See you later. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that was so bad. Someone do that part. Rewind. Anthony.
Oh. So until next
Hey,
week,
that's-
I'm
There you
Anthony.
go. I'm Steph.
I'm Leland.
And I'm Jordan.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's do it one more time. Everyone rewind one more time. And until next time, I'm Jordan.
I'm Anthony.
I'm Steph.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye. Do it one more
Choose your
time
own
and
ending.
Leland does it.
Oh, Leland's already turning his shit off.